Dumelang Sanvan Baspakohaye, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Youth Inspirational Talk. I'm your host, Neri Muloy. You know, in the times that we live in, everybody has an opinion regarding how people live their lives. And I, for one, believe that everybody should live their life and do things in the way that they're most comfortable with. With that being said, our topic for today is LGBTQI, and I'd like to welcome my lovely guests. You are?
Hi, I'm Nero.
Hi, I'm Palisa Mlenga.
Thank you guys for being here today. So, guys, we know for everybody, when you first meet people, they can be sometimes confused, regarding which category you fall under. So, what pronouns do they use? Habali, like when they say a sentence, what pronoun can they use?
I personally sometimes I tend to confuse a lot of people. So people tend to say she, But if you know me on a personal level, you usually say her.
Her.
Yeah.
So, okay, what happens? Do you take it personal when somebody says him?
No, I don't take it personal. I actually prefer being called a
Him. Okay, what about you?
My pronouns are she, her, but of course people tend to like him, he, yeah.
And you don't have a problem with people
Nah,
doing.
I'm totally
Okay, what happened
fine.
with the she?
Nah, the she, I find it okay if it's like both ways, but I sometimes deserve that level of respect for she, but yeah, it's totally fine.
So you find out. So then, what would you say is the difference between sex and gender, according to your own understanding?
I would say sex is him, her, and then gender is female. It's all of the same thing.
The same thing. What do you say is your opinion on that?
Yeah, what she said, but yeah, I believe isn't sex like something more intimate, and
No.
then gender is like
No, you could sex, which you'd say it's like the female, the sex which is female and
the
male.
female, the male.
Yes. When it comes to gender, it's usually the category in which you put yourself in. You understand? As much as you said you'd really love to be called a him, so gender is based on that. You understand? Okay, so and then as I said, Hanegeta intro hore, people have the opinion regarding how people choose to live their lives. So, and they have comments, they have opinions. So, how are you bothered by people's comments and what they say? Because some people are homophobic. You understand? So, are you guys bothered by the comments? What kind of comments would you get at times?
Actually, I'm not really bothered, but I'll take it as if that person that's being negative towards what I am, over a competition, So whatever the person says doesn't really bother me.
I'm genuinely not bothered because it's something, like growing up, some people actually saw, that one way different from others. So, I mean, I grew up, and sometimes it's just, I think it's part of growth. You just get used to things. So, I don't care.
So how does the gender influence the kind of privilege that you have access to?
What can I say?
Like as as they gay, you understand? They have that platform. Now they present as platform.
Yeah.
You understand? So when I as lesbian, like gender how influence that one privilege. Like what do you have privilege to now than before when you haven't came out yet? Yes.
Personally, people like they see the different, like I'm different, I'm lesbian, yes, but sense of style, normally Jewish,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they usually, they give me a name called Hot Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please repeat the question.
How does gender influence the kind of privilege that you have now compared to the privilege that you had before you came out of the closet?
I mean, it changed the stigma for like people, especially at home. Changed stigma because now it's a situation where I can do my hair, like I can just plait anything I want with my grandmother being okay because of the things she's watching, like in the TV. For example, there's Ucho Bomo Killings, and there's like shows that like teach such things. When you grow with a certain person, you need to like. So I think it really like I really benefited a lot from having Batswatanang Libo Mukelins and like shows that are like LGBTQ friendly, cause yeah, you get
they really educated our
yeah they
parents a
really
lot
educated
to
our
actually
parents,
accept and see that's how it is.
and there's literally no way to change it. So yeah,
you just don't wake up for saying and say hi. I want to be gay.
exactly.
It's just a thing in you.
So how has your social being impacted your experience with your social orientation?
I think for I personally, it has opened ways for me. It made it easier for me to interact with a lot of people. You being homophobic or not, it just made me be free. You know, I can actually interact with a lot of people.
What about you?
Yeah, same. And for me, it's like I can like literally do anything anywhere. It's not a situation where at home I can like go in the bathroom and like hide, throw my eye, because it's now I can like go out to the people and like with my crowd without like even caring what the other person or the next person is going to say about that, or yeah, regarding my gender.
So was it difficult for you guys coming out of the closet, like coming out to your parents? Relations or because they saw it from a young age, you understand? So how was your parents' reaction? How did you come out of the closet? How did you take them and sit them down and say, okay, this is what's happening and this is what I've chosen to be?
From my parents, they told me that they saw it from a young age, but they really ignored it. So since we level and they were ignored, I chose that I'm not gonna be open with them, even though they would hear things from people because that no man, Manaluna isn't like any other girl. You know, she plays, but she's always wearing a beanie. She's bumpy and more, you know. Yeah. So at the end of the day, they accepted, oh no, our child is who she is.
So are you comfortable around him now?
A lot.
That's great.
Okay, I did not come out, guys. It just happened. Like it's the same like they saw it from a young age. Because my mom always told me, okay, they saw it from like a young age, but it was a situation of, are we sure, or it's just being around girls and being around boys and being, but yeah, man, with my mom, I remember I came, it was 2021, it was the first time Kiloha plating. Like she didn't know, like no one had an idea, and she was totally fine. She was actually happy. So I feel like that was my part, playing my part.
So how old were you by then?
I was 16, yeah, 16.
You was around 12.
12. Hey. So how do you value the importance of family and friends that are around you?
You know, since all family and friends don't judge me, I actually appreciate that a lot. You know, I don't have to go out there and then they'd be like, oh, let's be, you know, things like that.
Yeah, same here. Like I actually, especially now, like I truly appreciate both parties, like my family, because now they understand totally, like they're even keen on like getting to know more, and with my friends, like
So have you ever found yourself in a situation where by now you had to fight your phobias with your loved ones?
not really, but yeah, at some point, because not everyone is gonna understand, and not everyone is gonna like you or appreciate the person you are. So at some point, but I mean, it's nothing big.
No, it's nothing personal.
Nothing personal. So what was your family's attitude towards the relationships that you have?
Nothing.
Like a relationship.
I remember there was this one time where I was really busy, really busy. So Mama would say, man, you know it's a hug up for. So that's when I realized, oh no, man, keep busy all my life. So and I should sit me down and actually say, man, through everything you do, just protect yourself, you know.
But it is well support, you know.
Yeah.
I want the professor wants it.
Yeah.
Okay, with me,
they don't know it.
They don't know. Only my mom, and she knows one person. Then she just found it funny that like I can actually be in a relationship. But yeah, I would say she was really, she's really a supportive person. Don't wanna lie.
Okay, I know we'd say discrimination doesn't get you guys sometimes, but only one only, that's gonna say something that's gonna bother you. So what coping mechanism do you guys use to actually cope with that? I mean, as strong as you may be, go na le mo go gongwe tse dingwe ga o dula mo fatshe wa sheba o etse morae a o kgabathi. So what coping mechanism do you use to deal with that?
I personally am a very, very, very ignorant person. So if you're gonna have such funny comments like, oh my god, at the end of the day, they like having such comments like, how do you have intercourse?
Yeah.
I just ignore, people around me are the ones that will be like, nah, but I personally, I don't take the person to him.
I genuinely, I also, the same. I also don't care, guys. It's just that, there's that one time that's one person who's just gonna press, and I feel like you need to.
When I'm competition.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm competition, because like you can tell, okay, you see, I'm this person. Another reason why I'm this person. So I know every day you want clarity with who I am. Doesn't make sense, and you put it in your own way.
I'm not strong. So, okay, in closing, what advice would you give to someone who's out there, who's in the closet, who's scared of coming out, scared of the discrimination, the comments, and all of that? What would you say to that person?
I shall tell that person to be themselves. Get advices from people that are actually like him or her to get extra knowledge for the moment she's about.
Yeah, don't rush things. Like, take your time. When you're ready for people to know the person you are, use that moment. Or like talk to someone, like even if it takes a professional, it doesn't need to be Mamachao, now you need to tell your mom this person. No, like talk to someone and then have a shot.
With that being said, we've come to the end of our episode, and I'd like to thank you guys so much for being here and being available for today. And if you're homophobic, definitely scared of the competition. With that being said, we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.